What is going on YouTube? Crypto for Change here. My name is David and I'm going to be bringing you guys today a new project that is coming to Algorand, and this one has some massive potential. I know a few videos back I brought to you guys Algomint and just what it's going to be accomplishing through bringing Bitcoin and Ethereum over to the Algorand blockchain. But this next one that we're going to be talking about today is going to be bridging blockchains and allowing cross-margin trading across derivatives and spot markets, no matter what blockchain you are using and where that liquidity is tied up. This is going to be a huge move in the Algorand ecosystem that will allow not only Algorand's ecosystem to grow and flourish, but also will help just the whole DeFi ecosystem grow in a way that honestly we have not seen yet. So let's dive in. So the project that is coming to Algorand that we are going to be talking about is the C3 protocol. Now this is their website, which if you want to come visit and do a little research, it's just c3.io. I will link that in the description below. But there's not going to be a lot here just yet because, like I said, this is just launching, so there is a lot of new stuff that will be coming out about this one. Really, in this video, I'm going to tackle their recent article that came out and also just show you how you can stay up to date with this protocol and project as it's coming to launch on Algorand. So they have a pretty cool graphic here just kind of showing a little bit about what they're hoping to accomplish, obviously with some derivatives and the borrowing and lending and spot trading functions of this protocol. But as you come down, it kind of goes over a brief just overview of what they're hoping to accomplish in the decentralized market and in the DeFi system that is already existing, and not only just on Algorand, but also bridging to other blockchains that are out there. Down here as well, if you visit their website, you can join their Discord. I've already joined it. Come join me and learn more about this as well. Follow them on Twitter, and you can follow them on Telegram. And as you come down, another thing that I always like to look is to see really who's backing these projects, because that gives me some assurance to know that there are some big names, backing this and wanting to see it succeed in the future. Obviously, you have Jump Capital, which is huge, Arrington Capital, Borderless Capital, and tons of others, as you will see. So let's go hop into the article that was released by Medium today so we can take a look at exactly what they're hoping to accomplish. They are announcing C3 protocol, which will be a decentralized layer for cross-margin trading across derivatives and spot markets. There's a wide gap between the DeFi and centralized finance trading experience. Even though there's a wide variety of successful derivatives, lending, and trading protocols across various blockchains, DeFi trading remains orders of magnitude smaller than centralized alternatives. And the reason for this is what they're going to get in is just because of how much money is in different blockchains and in different DeFi protocols. And realistically, if all those could be linked together in some way, it would open up a much bigger market. So that's where they're going to say that they think this gap exists because liquidity is split between blockchains, protocols within each blockchain, and then this fragmentation of liquidity and financial products is hampering capital efficiency, creating a clunky user experience, and limiting DeFi's potential growth. So solving this, obviously C3 will eliminate the gap between DeFi and traditional finance by offering a single decentralized layer where users have access to cross-collateralization, derivatives trading, spot trading, and cross-margining. Now, one thing I do just want to point out, this derivatives trading, this is a huge thing for Algorand as it is growing in the DeFi system and hoping to tap into this market. Because if you just do a quick Google search on how big the derivatives market is, it'll obviously, this is just from Investopedia, but it says the derivatives market is, in a word, gigantic, often estimated at over 1 quadrillion on the high end. So there are tons of protocols that are going to be coming into the blockchain space to take advantage of this derivatives market, and I think C3 will also be able to help position Algorand perfectly to take some of that market capitalization. Going on, it says C3 can therefore offer a single global account an all-in-one capital market that improves the cross-chain trading experience, streamlines collateral management, and unlocks siloed capital. So it goes on, the future is multi-chain. Now this is something that I know a lot of algo maxis, if that even is a term yet, I feel like it is, but this is something that a lot of people don't like to say when talking about their blockchain, because everyone wants to say that, you know, my blockchain or the blockchain I'm backing is going to be, you know, the future, and all others are just, you know, should just go away and there's no need for them. That's just simply not the case. The future is going to be multi-chain. So, but the thing is, we also don't know which chains are going to technically rise to the top at the end. Obviously, I am a big proponent of Algorand. If you follow the channel, you know that. But there are tons of others like Solana, Avalanche, Ethereum, Cardano, and tons of others are being created every day, and more are being worked on as we speak. But what C3 is aiming to do is access liquidity across all blockchains. So C3 will launch on Algorand and use a novel cross-chain messaging technology native to Algorand to interact with other blockchains through cryptographic proofs that enable decentralized bridging. And obviously, Silvio Macaulay, he has built some of the best tech on Algorand, so I do think that C3 using what Algorand has already built and put in place will work perfectly as they bridge to these other blockchains to bring all this together on C3. Goes on to say, at its core, C3's design will allow the central limit order book to be natively interoperable, a global club that can connect to as many chains as possible, and their goal is to give users the comfort and freedom to collateralize any asset from a wallet of their choice, which right now you just don't have that. Most wallets out there only allow certain ones, and even certain platforms only use certain cryptos on it. And so this is going to be the next step, like we said earlier, which is a multi-chain future where you can use whatever crypto on whatever blockchain and be able to trade, use it in derivatives, you know, lending, borrowing, you name it. The DeFi ecosystem will grow, but there are steps that have to be taken so that we can get there and really unlock the full potential of DeFi. Going on, C3 will have a hybrid design. An off-chain club will match derivatives and spot trades, while settlement will happen on Algorand's blockchain. At every block, this design will allow C3 to be as performant and a centralized exchange with high trade throughput and negligible latency, while remaining decentralized and non-custodial, obviously the biggest part of DeFi, leveraging the security and decentralization properties of Algorand's Layer 1. It goes on, C3 will make DeFi more capital efficient, but more importantly, provide an experience that resembles centralized finance without sacrificing DeFi's self-sovereign and non-custodial nature. They have a similar thesis to Algorand itself, and today's market is pushing users to accept trade-offs that don't have to exist. They believe that trading will someday resemble the speed of traditional finance and centralized finance, but simultaneously preserve the security and decentralization of Layer 1 ideals. As we finish out, it says their development roadmap will be released soon and provide more details on the priority products and markets. And if you're a talented engineer looking to build and shape the future of finance, reach out to join at c3.io. So like I said, this is an early project. This isn't going to be a token it's going to be launching right now. This is just something that you can start following, whether you're on Medium and you want to follow their updates, if you're on Twitter, you want to follow them there, or if you want to follow them on their Telegram. But if you are a talented engineer out there and you are looking at a project maybe to use your skills to get in on the ground level and really help build something that could be massive for Algorand, make sure you reach out to these guys. Come over to their Twitter and make sure to give them a follow, and honestly do whatever you can to help projects like these get up and off the ground. As an Algorand community, we are always trying to help others, whether that's by doing something ourselves or just by trying to help connect the right people to the right places. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this brief breakdown of C3 Protocol and what they will be bringing to the Algorand market. There will be more coverage on this project as it evolves, and maybe even further in-depth interviews with the creator if I can get some of those lined up. So you want to make sure that you are following along. And if you don't mind, do me a favor and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and make sure to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of those future interviews, videos that come out on the Algorand ecosystem as it is evolving and just exploding. We will be doing that giveaway once we reach 5,000 subscribers. So like I said, make sure you're sharing this with your friends and family. And until next time, let's get out there and make some money.